everyone. So welcome to my back deck, and welcome to the outdoors. So this is kind of a weird makeup date. I know it's just been a few days since my last one. I'm outside. It's kind of warm enough, and I put on a kind of a springish top because, yeah, I just feel like I want to get into the summer vibes. I am over the whole gloomy, rainy weather thing. Though it was just hailing the other day. But either way, the weather's nice enough today for me to be filming outside. So yeah, I wanted to bring already my next makeup date. I had a few things that came in, so I wanted to go over that. And then I'm also planning on my makeup Sabbath week is going to be next week. So I've been starting to prep for that a little bit. It's funny, right? You kind of like prep to rest, but wanted to get some filming out of the way and to just update you on where I am before I get into my makeup Sabbath week. And then, I'll come back after that and let you guys know where I'm at. So, a few ins that happened was that, let me see. So I got an order from MAC. This is actually kind of disappointing, and I'm like in the works of rectifying it. But I ordered the MAC Extended Play Giggle Black Lash, and so it looks really nice here. I looked into this because I really like my Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, and this one's kind of a similar vibe. Let me see. Sorry, I don't quite have the camera today to like really be zooming in and stuff like that, but to be focusing. But yeah, super similar. If you heard me talk about like stoppers and stuff and like makeup mascara stoppers, this one actually has a really thin, like small stopper. So I was looking into this, but this one has a really strong scent. It's like, whew, out of the gate, it like hits you. And then I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like this because I'm just so sensitive to fragrances. And sure enough, when I put it on my eyes, it was just like, ugh, this is not it. So I'm in the process of talking to Mac and like trying to see if I can figure that out, if it's a return or if because I was so uncomfortable with it on my eyes, if it's like an adverse reaction type case. So like not to the point where like my eye was swelling like a medical emergency, but it was just really uncomfortable to wear. Like the smell would like linger in my nose, and like my eyelash, like just having it on my eyelashes, it felt heavy. It felt like it was just super uncomfortable. So yeah, unfortunately I don't recommend this, especially if you're super sensitive to fragrances. There's some really, really great reviews online, so maybe they're just not as sensitive to fragrances, but for me it's not quite it. So I'm gonna keep looking into that kind of like super separating, super natural looking mascara. Looking into like tubing mascaras too, if it's possible. Like this is a tubing mascara, but I think just whatever they're doing with this fragrance is not it. I actually really like the brush and the stopper size, but it's just the product itself like isn't worth it. Um, so the reason why I'm like kind of panicking a little bit is because I really only have my Estee Lauder Little Black Primer. That's my only mascara right now. I did have one more in inventory, but someone in my community asked for a little bit of makeup, and I wasn't using my backup mascara, and I wasn't really sure how much I'd like it anyway, so I just went ahead and passed that on. So I'm a little bit unsure like what to do about my mascara situation right now because the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer like isn't that cheap, and like isn't, in terms of its value to me, isn't 27 bucks, which is what it's going for right now. The mini sizes are probably going for about like $10 each, which I'm like, oh, I can get a full size one at the drugstore. But even then, like, I don't know. I think I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons right now. So maybe I'll give you another update down the line. But for now, I'll use what I have and then kind of go from there. Another in that I had is also from MAC. This came as a sample. This was the Super Stack Micro Brush. So this was a sample that came with it, and actually, so maybe I'm actually not that. I do have kind of a backup mascara. So we'll see how much I like this one. This is their micro brush version, so I'll see how I like it. I don't really like molded brushes all that much. I really like the natural bristle ones. So maybe I'll like sub in another like mascara wand or something like that for this, just because I don't really enjoy I don't know, what it looks like already. It's like, I just find like molded brushes like super spiky, and I feel like they're just like stabbing my eyes. But I don't know if you can tell. You can kind of tell. Just like, it just seems kind of pointy to me. So yeah, I'll check it out when I'm ready to, and then kind of make a decision from there. All right, and then I also went into the not the Max store. I went to my Macy's, and they actually were kind enough to, let me see if I can grab my other one. the new MAC, the new MAC lipsticks came out, the matte ones, and they're giving out these little sample sachets, and one of them is Ruby Woo, Velvet Teddy, and Mare, and I really love Mare. That was a really pretty shade when I was looking at the shade. I'm not really a matte lip person, but that I was really drawn to that shade, so it was really nice. I was really pleasantly surprised when it came in this sample pack. So as you can see, I managed to get 3 of them. um, I went in one time and asked for one. I was like, "Oh, that's really generous of you." And then I went in another time and asked if I could get a few more. And I'll tell you why. And so she actually gave me 2. So now I have 3 of them. And the reason I want to is because I am making super good progress on my DIY lip palette. I'm just gonna flash it here because I'm gonna update my deck of panning pretty soon. But look at that pan. I mean, I feel like I'm almost have half of the product done. So I'm thinking of like revamping this and actually using these lipstick samples as a part of that. So maybe I'm just a little bit greedy and got 3 of them, but I can't see myself shelling out. At least I'm not ready to shell out for a full size one of these yet. And if I can, if I can make use of these samples, I'll go ahead and do that. And I think the lip palette would be a really cute way of actually using these rather than using it straight from this little blister pack, because I think we all know it's miserable to use things from a blister pack. So that's my idea there. You might see a short about that at some point. And then the last thing that I had I usually don't show samples that I got, but I did go to Sephora and I got 4 little lip gloss samples. I mean, they look like lip gloss samples. They're not going to be that, I mean, just 4 of these. And I was thinking of doing a little comparison between these that are like kind of out on the market as well as the MAC lip conditioner that I've been experiencing right now, or been using right now. I thought that might be a fun little thing, because this is like super OG and like been in the MAC makeup line since the beginning of time, and a lot of them has just come out, like the Summer Friday one and the Tower 28 one, and just to like kind of compare them. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm thinking of just making it kind of a quick short and see how it comes out. Kind of a little experiment for my content. So that's that. And then in terms of my, oh, I have one more in, sorry. So actually this is related to something that I have out. So I am calling this done. I can't believe it because I only just started using this at the beginning of the year. This is the Olay Super Serum in the night version, and it's expensive. It's super pretty. It has this like iridescent packaging, if you can't tell. She's super nice out in the sun now. And actually the actual product is iridescent as well, which I find kind of unnecessary, but that's the thing now. I was able to scrape out. I did go in with, actually as a stopper, which I thought was hilarious. Did I throw out the stopper? I think I threw out the stopper, but there was a stopper in there, kind of like a mascara lip gloss stopper. I was like, that's really interesting. But I took out the stopper, I scraped it out, and I was able to put it into this MAC, little MAC sample pot that I had. Actually, this packaging is also iridescent, if you can't tell. But I have about, let's see, I did that maybe like Saturday or Sunday, and I think I'll be done with whatever I've left in here by like in the next few days, probably like 2 more days. So I did get about 5 more days worth of product out of it, which I'm really grateful for, because yeah, that's always my fear about like dropper bottles, is that I can't get to the very bottom. So I did what I have to do. I don't think that'll be a repurchase for me, because I got the CosRX, the Nail 96 Mucin Power Essence. So this thing is huge. This thing is 100 milliliters, 3.38 fluid ounces, so over 3 times the size of whatever is in here. So this is going to last me a long time, and I'm going to be in it for the long haul. I think I'm starting to get into the mindset of like value, or like, you know, quantity over quality right now, if you will. I mean, quantity with good quality is what I'm trying to go for now. So yeah, so I picked this up. It was actually, now they're selling this at CVS, in case you're wondering, and I was able to use my coupon powers and get it for like 10 something maybe. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, and I jumped on it. So that's that. And the other little makeup empty is that I did finish a little foundation sample here. I actually finished up, I thought I finished up like maybe 2. I think I dropped out somewhere, but I ended up I felt like my foundation here was a little bit too dark for me, so I ended up mixing my 2 lighter foundations in here, just to kind of overall lighten it up. And so I think that's actually been working pretty nice for me. So those are my empties. In terms of an update about my lip conditioner, I was telling you all in my last makeup day that I was really confused by the applicator. I figured it out. you have to use like a pencil. So if I hold it like a pencil like this, because before I was like, if I hold it flat like this, the applicator, which you can see it dispenses out here, is pointing away from me, which is really odd to me. Otherwise I have to like hold it in weird, like either my hands at a weird angle or something. So I found out if you hold it like a pencil, it would kind of make sense, right? Like MAC is a makeup artistry like company, so I can sense that people are actually like dispensing it onto like the back of their hand or onto a palette to actually use it. So I was like, okay, if you use it like that, then using it like a pencil makes sense. You're gonna squeeze it out. And same thing with your lips, is if you hold it like a pencil, it actually angles it properly. So I will give props to MAC. You've thought through it. It's not intuitive to your average consumer, but now that I've figured out, it's a lot easier to use at night. I still end up kind of dabbing it in with my fingertips anyway, but I would say overall, good scent, unlike their mascara. Um, and overall, I think it's been nice. So there's that. And then yeah, I think I just want to talk a little bit about my makeup Sabbath. I think this is the first one that I've really been preparing for, and like I feel it. I'm like I'm so ready just to like take a break from panning, and I'm kind of tired of like feeling the pressure to put on makeup every day to get progress. You know, I think a lot of us who are really hardcore panning, like we feel this. And I'm looking forward to it. And I think as a preparation for part of it isn't just like, okay, I'm done. Like no painting goals for me. But I think I'm actually looking forward to some products that I really want to touch and want to play with. And so I want to show a few of those with you. In my head, I was like, maybe this is like my makeup Sabbath, like bucket list kind of the things that I want to get to experience. While I'm like taking time away from my project pan items. And like granted, I'll use my project pan items if I want to, if I'm gravitating towards them, but if I don't gravitate towards them, like I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to use it, and I'll just use some of my other stuff. So that's kind of the idea here. So here are the few things that I pulled from my collection that I think I want to kind of play with a little bit. One is taking time away from my foundation and actually using my powder foundation as my foundation. I've learned that I can actually use this MAC Studio Fix one wet or dry, so I really want to experiment with that a little bit more. This blush from Laura Geller is beautiful, and I really want to use this a little bit more. I don't think I'm sick of cream powders yet, or cream powders, cream blushes yet, but I just really want to play with this a little bit more, just because I don't get to pull it out very often. I'm a little bit concerned about the packaging. I thought it just came out on me. Maybe it threw itself back in there. But anyways, yeah, this is a little bit older in my collection. I actually bought it used, so I think it's up there in age, and I would just love to get some use on it too. Other than that, I'm just taking a look at my collection here. Sorry, I'm holding a little sticky note of like notes and stuff in here. I didn't write down exactly the other products I wanted to use up, but I think things like, yeah, I think I want to take a break from my little DIY lip palette that I've been using pretty much all month, and I would really want to put in some focus back on here, as well as I want to take some time to try just playing around with my other lipsticks, and just kind of have fun with that. In terms of like my glosses and stuff, I've been really hardcore panning this elf one. Sorry, I like put it upside down so I could really see the progress. A lot of it gets stuck up at the top, at the stopper, so I was like, if I turn it around, maybe I can see my progress in here. So that's kind of the progress there. But I really want to start pulling in my Rare Beauty Nearly Mauve lip gloss. So yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of go between the two this during my Sabbath week. So yeah, those are kind of my quick thoughts there, and I think I have some like pretty good progress on some things, so I feel good about where I'm and how I'm entering into Makeup Sabbath. Is like I did a lot of good work in these last 6 weeks, and now I can go into this 7th week feeling like I can take a break, enjoy some of my other products, and play around with that, or just not even wear makeup. I think I'm looking forward to that too. So so let me know if you have anything you want to see, or, you know, if you want me to, I'll probably do a little bit of reflection on my Makeup Sabbath week once I return. But if you don't see any content from me for a week, that's kind of why. I might still post on like my Instagram if I feel super inspired to. That's kind of like my baseline for like knowing when to post and where to post is kind of like if I'm super excited about it, I'll do it. But again, no pressure on myself to do that. So I hope you're able to take a little bit of break too from whatever, whether it be your own life, from work, or from makeup or whatever, and just be able to take a step back and relax and enjoy the other things that are around you too. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.